Yes, good morning, students. You are all welcome to my Durgam English Coaching YouTube channel. Before starting today's topic, let us interact each other. I already explained the importance of English language. Now coming to teaching. How to teach a tough టాపిక్. విద్యార్థులకు ఉపాధ్యాయుడు ఒక కష్టమైన టాపిక్ను ఎలా చెప్పాలి, ఏ విధంగా చెప్పాలి? మొట్టమొదట ఉపాధ్యాయునికి నేను విద్యార్థులకు బాగా అర్థమయ్యేలా చెప్పాలి అనుకున్నప్పుడు మొదట ఉపాధ్యాయుడు తన వృత్తిని ప్రేమించాలి. తరువాత విద్యార్థులకు ప్రేమతో, ప్రీతిగా, అభిమానంతో బోధించాలి. అప్పుడే ఉపాధ్యాయుని యొక్క ఉద్దేశ్యము విజయవంతమవుతుంది. ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಶುಭೋದಯ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ದುರ್ಗಂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಅದೇನು? ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾದ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದ, ಸಂಕ್ಲಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ವೃತ್ತಿ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ತಿಳಿವಳಿಕೆ ಇರೋ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಅದೇನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ಓದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸಿ, ಪ್ರೇಮವಾಗಿ, ಅಭಿಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ అయినా ಉತ್ತಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂದಾಗ ಉತ್ತಮ ಲಕ್ಷಣ ಇರಬೇಕು ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯನಿಗೆ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನಿಗೆ. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಯಾವುದಾಗಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಕಲಿಯಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. So, today let us continue the topics which already we dealt. నిన్న మనం కొన్ని విషయాలు నేర్చుకున్నాం. భాషా భాగాలు, పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్. దే ఆర్ 8 in number. What are they? First and foremost one is noun. Without noun, there are no other parts of speech. Noun లేకపోతే ఇంకా మిగతా అసలు ఉండవు. మిగతా 7 పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్ ఉండాలంటే నౌన్ ఉండాలి. ఎందుకు? మిగతావన్నీ కూడా, మిగతా పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్ అన్నీ కూడా డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ నౌన్. ಅರ್ಥಾಯ್ತೇನ್ರಿ? ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ 8, ಆದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ನೌನ್. ಅದರ್ 7 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಇರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೌನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೌನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹ್ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು? ಸೊ ನೌನ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಲೆಟ್ us enter the topic. Observe noun. The first parts of speech is noun. Namavachakamu. Namavachaka. The heading is noun. What is a noun? Yesterday I said name word. What is noun? Name word. So in this world, persons, whether Indians or Europeans, they have some name given by their parents. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರು ನಿಮಗೆ ఇరಬೇಕು. తల్లిదండ్రులు మనకు పుట్టినాక 10 రోజులకు ఒక పేరు పెడతారు. గోపాల్, సునీల్, అనిల్, గీతా, సీతా, రీటా, జాన్, like that. So names of persons. And then places. ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಪ್ರತಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಒಂದು ಊರಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ వాస ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ప్రతి వ్యక్తి, పుట్టిన వ్యక్తి ఒక చోట నివసించాలి. అతనికి ఒక ఇల్లు ఉండాలి, ఒక ఊరు ఉండాలి. సో దోస్ ఆర్ నేమ్స్ ఆఫ్ పర్సన్స్. సో ఐ లివ్ ఇన్ కళ్యాణ్ దుర్గ్, అనంతపూర్, కర్నూల్, హైదరాబాద్, చెన్నై, ముంబై, బెంగళూరు, like that. Names of places, school, college, hospital, village, town, city, like that. Names of places. And then animals. So we have so many domestical animals: cow, goat, sheep, buffalo, ox, like that animals. Wild animals live in forest: fox, tiger, lion, elephant, bear, like that, deer. Different animals live. The names of what animal, which animal? Just now I said birds: crow, sparrow, parrot, peacock, like that. Different eagle, vulture, ostrich, like that. Names of different birds. And then things. We have things: pen, cap, shirt, watch, board, chair, book, box, bag, table, like that. Names of things. So noun is a name word. Name word of persons, places, animals, birds and things. Before that, noun mainly of two types. Mainly, noun is divided into two types. What are they? Concrete nouns. Concrete, the name is itself. Concrete means something solid that has some size, shape, small, big, round, square, triangle. Different shapes, sizes, small or big. So, concrete noun. Now let us see what is a concrete noun. You look at the board as well as you try to note down. I give some time. So what is a concrete noun? This is a question. In learning process, questioning and answering is very important to understand, to know. We should make a question. See, there is an important saying in English, those who questions not, ఎవరైతే ప్రశ్నించలేరో, ಯಾರಾದರೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳರೋ, ದೇ ನೋ ನಥಿಂಗ್. ವಾರು ಏನೇ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿರು, ಅವರು ಏನೂ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಬೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೇನೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಬೋಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ, ಸಾವಕಾಶ. You see, when we take our children to an exhibition, there the children puts number of questions. Daddy, అదేను, డాడీ ఇదేను, మమ్మీ ఇదేంది చెప్పు మమ్మీ, అదేంది చెప్పు మమ్మీ. So, knowledge can be collected by questioning. So, those who questions not knows nothing, zero. సో ప్రశ్నించాలి, ప్రశ్నించాలి, సమాధానం తెలుసుకోవాలి. దాన్నే ఇంటరాక్షన్. టీచర్ ఆర్ లెక్చరర్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్స్ ఎ టాపిక్. ఆఫ్టర్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ ది టాపిక్, ది టీచర్ ఆర్ లెక్చరర్ షుడ్ అలౌ ది స్టూడెంట్స్ టు ఆస్క్ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఎనీ డౌట్స్? కమ్ ఆన్, ఆస్క్ మీ. యూ గీతా, you Sunil, any doubt? But you won't ask any questions. No doubt. How can? Knowledge itself is full of doubts. One must clarify the doubts. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said, one good word, సంశయాత్మా వినశ్యతి. సంశయాత్మా వినశ్యతి. సంశయం means doubt. Those have some doubts, they destroy their education, future. Vinasyati, nasanam, sarvanasanam. Samsayatma vinasyati. So, a doubtful mind cannot develop, it destroys. So, try to question yourself or with your friend. You ask doubts, but ego. Don't feel ego while learning. Feel free. Open mind. Then only you can learn. Now, you see, what is a concrete noun? A concrete noun. A concrete noun has the physical existence. భౌతిక మైనటువంటి ఆకారం ఉంటుంది. అది ఎలాంటి ఆకారమైనా సరే, చిన్నది కావచ్చు, పెద్దది కావచ్చు, రౌండ్గా ఉండొచ్చు, ట్రయాంగిల్లో ఉండొచ్చు, స్క్వేర్ షేప్లో ఉండొచ్చు. సో ఫిజికల్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్, భౌతికంగా ఉండడం, ఒక ఆకారం కలిగి ఉండడం. ఫిజికల్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్, దట్ ఈస్ సమ్ సైజ్, మేబీ స్మాల్ ఆర్ బిగ్, సమ్ షేప్, మేబీ రౌండ్, మేబీ స్క్వేర్. The board is, see, rectangle. And shape, which we can see that existence with some size and shape, we can see. Smell, చూడొచ్చు, కంటితో చూడొచ్చు, స్మెల్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇంక్ బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్, like that. Smell, hear, I said the sound we can hear. Taste, if it is a food or some soft drink, you can taste, drink a sip. Oh, nice cool drink. You have tasted a recipe, some sweet, some veg or non-veg. Oh, mummy, tasty, very tasty. So, taste and touch, that is important. You can sense organs, these are called sense organs, perceptions. So, concrete nouns can be noticed by our perceptions, sense organs, that is జ్ఞానేంద్రియాలు. జ్ఞానేంద్రియాలతో మనము వాటిని కాంక్రీట్ నౌన్స్ని గుర్తించవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బుక్, పెన్, ఫ్యాన్, కౌ, గోట్, స్కూల్, కాలేజ్, బర్డ్, వాటర్, మిల్క్, బాయ్, గర్ల్, టీచర్, బోర్డ్, ఇవన్నీ మనము కంటితో చూడగలము. అంతేకాదు మాట్లాడగలము, వినగలము. సో దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ కాంక్రీట్ నౌన్స్. హౌ మెనీ కైండ్స్? Concrete nouns are of how many kinds? Concrete nouns are of 4 kinds. 4 kinds. They are, number 1, proper nouns, that is names of persons and places. Number 2, common nouns, names of animals, places, birds, things. Number 3, collective nouns, a name given to a group of persons or animals or things, collective nouns. 4, material nouns. Material means what something is made of. The chair is made of plastic, the board is made of wooden, the shirt is made of cotton, the saree is made of silk, the ring is made of gold, iron, copper, silver, like that. They are all materials. We used to make some things, material nouns. Rice, wheat, sugar, water, these are also come under material nouns. My dear children, now take your time. Take down. Noun heading, divide into 2. Concrete noun, abstract noun. Now you take what is concrete noun in detail. You write down. Take down. I will give some time. Time. Time is very important. Time is money. Time is very valuable. We should use the time in a right way. But some people waste the time, always sleeping or chit-chatting, waste things about waste things. And some are very lazy. They won't do any work. So, what is concrete noun? A concrete noun has the physical existence, that is some size and shape which we can see, smell, hear, taste and touch. That is, these are 5 sense organs. Examples for concrete nouns: book, pen, fan, cow, goat, school, college, bird, water, milk, boy, girl, teacher, board. How many kinds? Concrete nouns are of 4 kinds. What are they? They are proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns. The last one, material nouns. Material, material, material nouns. Collective, collective, collective nouns. Okay. Now let us come to abstract noun. Again, put a question to know. Sir, what is an abstract noun? You should make a question. ప్రశ్నించడం నేర్చుకోవాలి. ಪ್ರಶ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಲಿಯಬೇಕು. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಪಾಠ ಹೇಳೋದು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ, ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. Not that I hate my Telugu people, my Telugu students. Always my love is with them. They know. But at the same time, you are like our guests. We must respect our guests. So, ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲಿಯಬೇಕು. ಹೆಣ್ಣುಡುಗರು ಯಾಕೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣುಡುಗೆ ಓದು, ಮನೆಯಾಗಿರು, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡು, ಕಸ ಓಡಿಸು. Like that they discourage the girls. There is discretion. Parents itself. ಮಗ ಬರ್ತಡೇ, ನ್ಯೂ డ్రెస్. కొడుకు బర్త్డే అంటే కొత్త డ్రెస్సు, కొత్త షూసు, 2,000 రూపాయల కేక్, ఫంక్షన్, డెకరేషన్, క్రాక్స్, కేక్ కటింగ్, ఫంక్షన్, ఫ్రెండ్స్, రిలేటివ్స్. గ్రాండ్లీ దే సెలబ్రేట్. కమింగ్ టు ద గర్ల్స్ బర్త్డే. ಹೆಣ್ಣುడిಗೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ బర్త్డే? ఆడపిల్లకు బర్త్డే అంట. పని చూసుకోబా, మనం తెచ్చింటి కదా January 1st ఆ డ్రెస్ వేసుకో, ఉతికి పాత డ్రెస్ వేసుకోవాలి. డాడీ కేక్, డాడీ నీ ముఖానికి కేక్ ఒకటా? ఒక 5 రూపాయలు ఇచ్చి బన్ తెచ్చి దాన్ని కట్ చేసి తినుకో. ಹುಡುಗನ್ನ కార్పొరేట్ స్కూల్, కార్పొరేట్ కాలేజ్. అబ్బాయిలను ఎక్కడ చదివిస్తారు? గుంటూరు, విజయవాడ, బెంగళూరు, మైసూర్. ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಾಲಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ಪ್ರೌಢಶಾಲೆ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ, ನಗರ పంచాయతీ పాఠశాలే. సో డిస్క్రిషన్ స్టార్ట్స్ అట్ హోమ్. అమ్మాయి అబ్బాయి అని తేడా ఎక్కడ మొదలవుతుందండి? మన ఇంట్లోనే, మన తల్లిదండ్రులే. బట్ టుడే ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ చేంజ్డ్. ది గర్ల్స్ కమింగ్ అప్, దే ఆర్ గెటింగ్ టాప్ ర్యాంక్స్, IAS, IPS, సివిల్స్, pilot officers, police officers, administrative officers, ministers, MLAs, chief ministers, governors, president. So like that, nowadays, women are very successful in all fields. At home, no doubt, they are already successful as a mother, as a sister, as a wife, housewife. She is very, very successful. What about men? Waste fellows. They are failed in all fields. The fellow who studied in corporate school got 8 points. The girl who studied in the Nagara Panchayati Praudasale got first rank. So encourage women, encourage girls. Okay? Abstract noun. Abstract means framed, formed from another. What is an abstract noun? Question first. Sir, What is an abstract noun, sir? Please tell us. An abstract noun has no physical existence. Concrete noun has physical existence, whereas abstract noun has no physical existence. When there is no physical existence, no size or shape. So, can you see? No. Can you smell? No. Can you taste? No. Can you touch? No. Can you hear? No. Absolutely no. So, an abstract noun has no physical existence. So, no size or shape. And we can't see or smell or hear or taste or touch. These are perceptions. See number one, smell, hear, taste or touch them. So we can't see them, we can't smell them, we can't hear them, we can't taste them, we can't touch them. But, careful here, but abstract nouns we can feel, but we can feel the abstract nouns. When you cut your finger, abba, the pain you can feel. When you had a 5-star chocolate or ice cream, you enjoy, you are happy to eat, happiness, but you can't see the happiness, you can't see the pain, you can't touch the pain, you can't hear, you can't smell, so they have no physical existence. The beauty you can feel, but beauty, can you touch the beauty? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Ridiculous. So, no size or shape, and we can't see, smell, hear, taste or touch them, but we can feel. But we can feel the abstract noun. Okay. చల్లగా ఉంది, వాతావరణం చల్లగా ఉంది, చూస్తావా ఆ వాతావరణాన్ని? యూ కెన్ ఫీల్. బా వేడిగా ఉంది, దట్ ఈజ్ ఎ ఫీల్. ఫీల్ ది abstract noun. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, క్లవర్నెస్, తెలివితేటలు కనిపిస్తాయా? పట్టుకుంటావా? కొనుక్కొని వస్తావా? ಏನ್ರಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಾಗ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ kg ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? ಕ್ಲವರ್ನೆಸ್? ನೋ. ಕ್ಲವರ್ನೆಸ್, strength only you can feel, but you can't see the strength. ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ, అందం, ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಹುಡುಗಿ, ಆ ಸುಂದರ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫೀಲ್. ಸೊ happiness, weakness, only you can say I am weak. Can you show the weak? Intelligence, oh brilliance, cleverness, we can feel. When the girl answers perfectly, we can feel her intelligence. How many kinds? How many kinds? So, what is an abstract noun? ಪ್ರಶ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆನ್ಸರು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Now second question, how many kinds? ಸರ್, ఈ abstract nouns ఏమైనా ఇదావా? ఇంకా ఏమన్నా రకాలు ఉన్నాయా? Yes. Abstract nouns are of 3 kinds. How many kinds? Concrete nouns 4 kinds, but abstract nouns only 3 kinds. Abstract nouns are 3 kinds. They are. What are they? Question. What are they? Answer. They are number 1, abstract nouns of quality. Quality ಆಗಿದೆ, ಗುಣ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, క్వాలిటీ ఎలా ఉంది, గుణం ఎలా ఉంది, తెల్లగా ఉందా, నల్లగా ఉందా, తెలివిగా ఉందా, చీకటిగా ఉందా, పెద్దదా, చిన్నదా, మంచిదా, చెడ్డదా, క్వాలిటీ. సో abstract nouns of quality tell us about విశేషణము గురించి. సో abstract nouns of quality formed from adjectives. అడ్జెక్టివ్ నుంచి ఫార్మ్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు క్లవర్ అడ్జెక్టివ్ క్లవర్నెస్, డార్క్ అడ్జెక్టివ్ డార్క్నెస్, బ్యూటిఫుల్ అడ్జెక్టివ్ బ్యూటీ, లైక్ దట్. Number 2, abstract nouns of action. Action means work, that is verb. So these abstract nouns of action formed from verbs. ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯಿಂದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಉದ್ಭವಿಸಿದಾವೆ. మనము ఉద్భవింపజేసుకున్నాం వేటిని, abstract nounsని. నిజంగా అవి లేవు, వాటిని మనము ఒక పదము నుండి మార్చుకున్నాం. Abstract nouns of action formed from verbs. And number 3, abstract nouns of state. State అంటే స్థితి. అంటే బాయా, గర్లా, మదరా, ఫాదరా, కింగా, క్వీనా, ఏజెంటా, ఏజెన్సీనా, క్యాప్టనా, క్యాప్టెన్సీనా. కోహ్లీ ఈజ్ ఎ క్యాప్టెన్, అతని స్థితి. శర్మ వెరీ గుడ్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్, అతని స్థితి, ఓపెనింగ్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్. సో abstract nouns of state formed from nouns. చూసారా, formed from a noun from noun. Abstract nouns, some abstract nouns are formed from another noun. Let me tell you, abstract nouns of quality. Quality చెప్పేది ఏంది, adjective. So they are formed from adjectives. Abstract nouns of action. Action అంటే పని, పని తెలిపేది ఏది, verb. Abstract nouns of action are formed from verbs. ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯಿಂದ abstract nouns of action ಉದ್ಭವಿಸಿದಾವೆ. ನಾವು ಔಟನ್ನ ವರ್ಬಲಿಂದ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿವಿ. Number 3, abstract nouns of state or condition. State or condition means ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಯಂಗ್, ಯೂತ್. ಯೂತ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯಂಗ್. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಂಟ್, ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು, ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಂತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಂಟ್. వారం లోపల, నెల లోపల చిన్న పిల్లని ఏమనాలి, చైల్డ్ అనకూడదు, ఇన్ఫ్యాంట్. ఇన్ఫ్యాంట్ నుంచి ఇన్ఫాన్సీ, చైల్డ్ నుంచి చైల్డ్హుడ్, చైల్డ్ అయినాక బాయ్హుడ్, గర్ల్ అయితే గర్ల్హుడ్, ఆ తర్వాత ఇంకా పెరిగితే మ్యాన్హుడ్, ఉమెన్హుడ్, like that. So please take down. I will give some time. You take down. Taking notes is important, very very important. What you listen should write down. Why we use blackboard, especially in languages, in mathematics. The board is very important. You must be quick, very sharp to note down the notes. Don't be lazy, very active. If you are unable to take down quickly, you view this lesson again. It will be on the screen. Take your own time. Abstract nouns. What is an abstract noun? An abstract noun has no physical existence, so no size or shape. When there is no size or shape or existence, we can't see, smell, hear, taste or touch the abstract nouns. But this is important. We can feel abstract nouns. Examples for abstract nouns: cleverness, strength, strong, strength, clever, cleverness, beautiful, beauty, happy, happiness, weak, weakness, intelligence, intelligent, intelligence, manage, management. That I explained later. What are abstract nouns of quality? I explained. What are the abstract nouns of action? I explained with examples. What are abstract nouns of state or condition? Later, next topic. You have plenty of time, 60 days course. Morning half an hour, evening half an hour. So this is about abstract nouns. So let us continue tomorrow in detail the concrete nouns, the kinds, proper nouns. Let us study tomorrow evening, today evening, half an hour. Already half an hour completed. Proper nouns in detail, common nouns in detail, collective nouns in details, material nouns in detail. So when I explain about these four, there are some important grammatical rules regarding proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, material nouns. That is important. ಇವಾಗ ಬರ್ದಿರೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟೇ. ಇವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Okay, thank you. Tomorrow, today evening, let me continue the concrete nouns. Please attend regularly. If you have smartphone, you enter my YouTube channel, view it, subscribe it, so that I can be encouraged to put some more postings. A person needs encouragement. Well, Kohli is batting. Come on, six, we want six. Why do they cry? To encourage. You need not shout or cry. Just view my channel, subscribe my channel, so that I will be encouraged to post. Otherwise, I will become very passive. ఏం స్టూడెంట్స్ అబ్బా వీళ్ళు, ఏమాత్రము రియాక్షనే లేదు, ಎಂಥ ಹುಡುಗರು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದರೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದರೂ ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ 74 ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. Have you finished? Okay.